Hello traders, this is Alla Peters, founder of Fibonacci Trading Institute and proprietary Fibonacci method. In this webinar, I will be showing you how you can benefit from Fibonacci, how to take advantage of Fibonacci levels, how to trade Fibonacci levels that you can apply to any instrument, any time frame, any platform. But first, please remember, never ever trade with risks you cannot afford. And remember, everything I do to educate you about markets and Fibonacci strategies and Fibonacci retracement levels. How in the world did I come up with the idea of Fibonacci? Until 2008, I was incredibly naive about markets. I was a very successful, accomplished real estate investor and position trader. Until 2008, I believed in fundamentals. 2008, when real estate market was crashing, 2008, when stock market was collapsing, I started questioning everything. What in the world was happening with stocks that had stunning fundamentals? This was one of the stocks I was holding, Chesapeake Energy. Chesapeake Energy had stunning earnings, solid fundamentals. By 2009, I knew very clearly nothing more accurate than Fibonacci, period. If investing on earnings, on indicators would have worked, everyone would be Bill Gates. Everyone would be Warren Buffett. Isn't that clear? What happens if you invest on earnings? What happens if you trade indicators? You know the answers. It does not work. In 2008, Chesapeake Energy, one of the top energy companies in US, collapsed completely, despite solid fundamentals. Despite CNBC and all the commentators stating, hold the stock. If you were in the market at that time, you know incredibly well. Nothing worked. Nothing works nowadays if you trade on earnings and fundamentals. Every single level in front of you is Fibonacci level that's completely proprietary, Fibonacci strategies that I developed in 2008 and been teaching to traders from beginner to hedge fund traders since 2011. Exact same strategies, exact same levels I use in my personal trading all the time. Chesapeake Energy stopped to exist. Almost came close to zero. If you know about tragedy of this company and its CEO, please Google. Stunning earnings, stunning fundamentals did not stop the collapse. Exact same formula applies to any instrument you would take a look at. Here's Apple. Do you remember Apple? Do you remember 2015? This chart been present in the room since 2011. This is key Fibonacci support on Apple. Hot pink line chosen for very important reason, that it would never be ignored. 2015 hedge fund convention, and I'm bearish on Apple because reversal zone is reached. The same exact thing you saw on Chesapeake Energy. Apple collapsed despite stunning fundamentals until this support. This is where Apple came out with worst earnings in 13 years. My bias remained firmly bullish. Where is Apple now? Did horrific earnings, worst earnings in 13 years, scared you away? Flawless points of entry. Apple is double now, less than a year later. Fibonacci will override any earnings, any fundamentals, any indicators. Market is Fibonacci puzzle. It is that simple. Every single level you see in front of you, You can apply it to any instrument, any time frame, any platform you will choose, as price action remains the same on any instrument. Here is a test for everybody. Every single instrument has exact same formula, correct? Every single price action, I say, has exact same structure. So let's take a look on this chart and let's guess what instrument is this. What instrument is it, traders? Why would that matter? Every single instrument has exact same formula. Please take a guess. What is this? No one knows. The only thing we know for sure, this is price action. Why not spend time studying price action? If you can master price action, you can trade anything. John, you seem to be the only one who has that problem. Adjust your computer to your screen. It is not ES. Anyone else wants to take a guess? It is not SPX. We will take a look on USB after presentation. Any other guess? No one knows. This can be anything. This can be Apple. This can be natural gas. This can be pound. This can be US bank. This can be ES. Price action remains the same. You master this, you can trade anything. This is NQ, traders. Why are you blocking your vision with indicators? Why not concentrate on price action? That's what I've done in 2008. It changed my life. Every day you come to the trading room, you witness the accuracy of the method. This is a chart from the trading room from this week and from today. Take a look. Exact same levels as you saw on Apple, exact same levels as you saw on S&P, exact same levels as you saw on Chesapeake Energy. Levels identified weeks in a play this morning on S&P. Remember hot pink line? Key Fibonacci resistance, end of minor trend identified weeks in advance, price collapsing. In the trading room, we take advantage of these reversal levels. Time and time again. I named this level reversal zone for very clear reason. Price reverses from this level 85+% of the time. This is exactly what happened this morning, again. If you ever short near this level, you trade with success rate of 15%. If you buy trend inception, your success rate well above 80. If you use the rules I teach in the course that I will show you later in presentation. Market is flawless Fibonacci puzzle. And if I will convert this chart to 5-minute chart, accuracy will remain the same. Do not short into reversal zone. Buy if rules are met. Exact same accuracy applies to 3-minute chart. Rules are met, take a trade. Buy as low as possible. Do not buy near this level. This is exact same strategies I teach to hedge funds. Here is institutional chart. Chart that's been present in the trading room for the last 7 years. Here's reversal zone. Day trading not your cup of tea? Take advantage of bullish rally. 1600, 2013. 1700, 2014. 1800, 2014, 2015, 2016. What was the problem? the end of the minor trend, taking price many, many months to break through. Are you complaining that bullish rally is exhausted? Do you understand where we are? Are you prepared for the free fall? Don't complain too much. This correction is not going to last long. When institutions will start closing positions, you better be ready. Knowing what to pay attention to, knowing how to read price action and apply Fibonacci levels will help you not just in your day trading decisions that have exact same formula, but only different risk management. These trades you holding minutes, investments you holding weeks, months and years. That's the only difference. It's all the same. View my video from today. It's posted on YouTube channel. I will show you later on where to find it. As this was magnificent week. And if God forbid you shorted the market anywhere near these levels, look at this chart. Non-stop bullish rallies. As expected. And that's the only thing that happened in 2008 when market went into free fall. Ramesh, you probably have a slow internet. So when you have any kind of delay or anything else, it's coming from internet. So since 2011, I work with traders from beginner to hedge fund trader, teaching my method. Thank you, Alex, because you have high-speed internet. This is a tool you can install on any instrument, any platform, any time frame. Here's your investment decisions on gold. This is a chart that's been present in the trading room for years. This is gold in 2016. Did you make money on gold or did you lose money on gold? This was reversal zone when price came very, very close to 1400 number. Hedge fund manager on the course taking advantage of bullish rally from here. Do you remember hot pink line on Apple? Multiple opportunities to add to your position. Are you surprised that gold collapsing again? No surprise. Gold came to reversal zone. That's what price does 85+% of the time. Every single time. Day trading not your cup of tea. Apply this to your investment decisions. That pure and that simple. Exact same thing is happening on Tesla. Here's picture perfect reminder. Tesla exceeded market cap on GM and Ford. Why in the world Tesla collapsing from 390 to 309? Clue. This is what happens if you invest on earnings or fundamentals or indicators. Wouldn't that be lovely if it actually worked? It never does. The only thing that works is Fibonacci. Top hedge fund in US, Fibonacci based. Renaissance fund, Fibonacci based. Oppenheimer funds using Fibonacci. Fibonacci everywhere. Market is flawless Fibonacci puzzle. If one thing you will learn in this webinar is this. Remove every single delayed indicator from your chart and start studying this. Years later, you may develop your method. Every single indicator is delayed. Fibonacci is not. This is rule-based method that you trade with discipline-based rules. Pure price for entry and Fibonacci for exits. The same exact strategy that applies to any instrument, any time frame. So what is Fibonacci? First of all, Fibonacci has nothing in common with indicators. If you put Fibonacci on Google, if you become educated about Fibonacci, you would learn very, very clearly. This is natural mathematical sequence that was discovered by Leonardo Pisano in 13th century. This gold ratio found in nature, found in the markets. This is what forms patterns in the markets. On any instrument, any time frame, any platform, doesn't matter if it's pound, doesn't matter if it's gold, doesn't matter if it's euro. Identical formula, time and time again. You master price, you master any instrument you will decide to trade. That pure and that simple. Here is a very powerful reminder. Here's a chart from 2014 from our trading room. Do you remember euro at 140? It is not mathematical algorithm. It's a mathematical equation. Algorithm is artificial. Equation is natural. Do you remember euro at 140? Do you remember what happened on Chesapeake Energy? Do you remember what happened on Apple? Do you remember what happened on gold? Did you short euro at 140? What did I say on this chart? Because before I left on vacation, I said, watch out for hot pink line. Do you remember what happened when this level was broken? As this level identifies the end of the minor trend, key support, euro went into free fall. This is weekly chart. This is where key support on euro was. And this is monthly chart from 2015. What did I say? One is key support. Is that possible? That's where euro rallied from. That's where Apple rallied from. Remember that? It's all the same. Horrific events in Europe did not scare euro off. Euro rallied. Support is present. Support was broken on weekly. Identical formula. Here is chart that's been present in the trading room for years. Institutional chart on oil. Buyer stepped in with vengeance from Fibonacci reversal zone. No surprise whatsoever. Famous 55. Brick wall. Hot pink line for very powerful reason. When I worked at Johns Hopkins Hospital and Johns Hopkins researched, I witnessed clearly the impact of the colors on human brain. What is the problem this morning on oil? Oil came out with horrific news this morning. Why in the world it did not crash through this level? Institutional chart. Price is struggling. This is what's been happening on oil day trading chart. Buyers stepped in with vengeance. Institutional support you as a day trader use on any chart you will choose. It's all the same. Remember this? How clear is that? Don't trade against institutions. Horrific news on oil, and what did oil do? Did not collapse. Pushed 70 points from Fibonacci reversal zone. On any day trading chart you will decide to use, that reminds you very, very clearly, If you as a day trader trade with institutions, the skies are the limit. Ultimate resistance is ultimate support now. This is incredibly important week on oil. Knowing what to do with your position is a key. It was exact same level on Tesla for months since early 2017. All the same, identical price. The only difference is risk management and trader's psychology. Do you want to hold position 5 minutes, 5 hours, 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 years? Choice is yours. Students holding positions from beginner trader to hedge fund trader, any time frame they will choose. So this is Fibonacci sequence. This is what you will find in everything that surrounds us. In every single flower, in human body, in waves, in trees, and in the market. If you start adding every number from 0, you will start seeing spiral that starts the trend. Knowledge of the markets starts with trend inception. You understand the power of this. You understand what charts to trade and not to trade. You are on the right path to trading markets. Market not chaos. Market is Fibonacci puzzle. Each and every day you witness in the trading room, and I teach in the course, that price action patterns form repetitive Fibonacci waves, which you as a day trader or position trader or option trader can capitalize on any market. So what is the difference between Fibonacci and indicators? Trading 101. Nothing in common. First of all, if you come to the chart, this is where indicators are found. Under work indicator. Fibonacci is not an indicator. Fibonacci found here. Multiple Fibonacci choices. You cannot simply pull one of the choices and drop it randomly on your chart. It will never work. However, if you invested tens of thousands of hours studying Fibonacci like I did, you will see that if you use precise rules, Fibonacci is what moves the markets. Fibonacci is what forms trend inceptions, trend reversals each and every time. Fibonacci naturally predictive, never ever ever delayed. Indicators always delayed, always artificial. Here's a chart on oil. This is a chart that's been present in the trading room for years. Here's collapse on oil from reversal zone. Last year, April 12th, major OPEC meeting. Saudis, Russians, everyone comes out and says, we're cutting the production. What a phenomenal bullish news. Really? So why in the world did oil collapse? How do you explain that? Is it possible that Fibonacci overrides any fundamentals and any news? Price at reversal zone. Do not take trend position. It's a silly thing to do. Do you remember what happened at the famous hot pink level? Time and time again, key Fibonacci support, never short near. It's all the same. Nothing changes. Doesn't matter if you trade euro, doesn't matter if you trade Apple, oil, gold, doesn't matter if you day trade S&P, you master this, you can trade anything. Just install the settings on platform of your choice and decide what you want to trade. When in fact, if you use indicators, my goodness, you are in trouble. if you're lucky enough to find indicators that works, it will work only on that platform. It will work only on that instrument. Ask, why is that? If price is the same everywhere, why can't indicator work all the time? Fibonacci strategies I teach work on any instrument, any time frame. Why wouldn't indicators do the same? Price the same, indicators should be the same. It doesn't work. Question and understand. Price the same, indicators not. Does not make sense. Price action remains constant. Patterns remains constant. Fibonacci remains constant. You master price action, you master Fibonacci. You can trade anything. As this is what students share in the course, time and time again, which is what I will show you after presentation. If you come to the website and you simply click on bright orange section, you can see very clearly why students become my dearest friends for life. Option traders, stock traders, ETF traders, hedge fund managers, beginner traders, traders from 18-year-old to 82-year-old, trading the method. What you will decide to trade, absolutely up to you. Under about, you can learn anything and everything about method. This webinar will be uploaded to the website. And at the end of the webinar, I will show you more places to find more information. So, master price action, and identify if you're a day trader, if you're option trader, or if you are an investor. Here's an example of the trade that we discussed with students before we closed the room this morning. Remember Chesapeake Energy? Take a look what happened on S&P. Bullish push until reversal zone. My goodness! Euro weekly, the same thing. Apple monthly, the same thing. Gold weekly, the same thing. This is your day trading decision. No matter what chart I will convert it to, price showing you. It's all the same. Every time. Identical formula. Enjoy, Bill. Indicators a look at how market behaved after the class. Mathematical formula applied to 6 candles to plot the pivot. This is how I work with indicator developers who come to me for advice to understand price action. So when indicator in fact comes to light, it is delayed. It's never predictive, ever. No indicator on the planet will give you trend reversal points, exit points in advance. Fibonacci will, time and time again. As you can see on the videos on YouTube channel, going back many years. And that's the power of Fibonacci. It is naturally predictive tool. It is not delayed. So, if you block your vision with indicators, as I ask every student who came to the course to remove all the indicators from your charts, I ask you to apply common thinking. If indicators worked, why are you in the course? Get rid of background noise. Start paying attention to price. Start paying attention to what indicators developed after. You will get rid of any confusion. You will start taking charge of your trading. Fibonacci is highly accurate. Only Fibonacci can identify exits far in advance. Fibonacci retracement levels are key to proprietary Fibonacci method. Fibonacci retracements can only be used with strict set of rules, which will give trader high accuracy trade targets using exact same set of rules on any instrument, any platform, and any time frame. Fibonacci retracements cannot be used without strict set of rules. Master price in Fibonacci, and your chart will be very clean, noise-free. So, here's a basic principle. This is what I teach in the first class in the course. I make it very, very simple. Rule number 1. Trade only the end of Fibonacci wave 1. Never 2, never 3, never 4, never 5. If you will break that rule, you are buying in the middle of the trend. Worst place to be. Unless, of course, you are buying into the end of the trend, as you saw at reversal zone. Do you remember this day trading chart on S&P? What happens if you short into reversal zone? Look at that. What happened to the trader who shorted near? Starting since last Thursday. Bad idea. Do not ever short into reversal zone. It will never work. Rules are met. Buy at trend inception. Wave 1. Rules are not met. Do not touch the market. That simple. If you missed trend inception, your only other option to buy at the start of wave 3. Never at the end of wave 3, never ever wave 2 or wave 4, never into the end of wave 5. If you do, you're trading against yourself. The difference is tremendous. Rules are met, trend inception, your success rate 80% and higher. You start buying here, your success rate drops to 30%. Which one do you want to trade with? And as today traders witness time and time again, the accuracy of hot pink levels. So, let's take a look if videos are posted on the website from today, by the way, which you will receive in the newsletter. So if you come to the YouTube channel and you were not in the trading room this morning, I highly encourage you, browse the YouTube channel. If it's not posted there yet, it will be posted very, very shortly. So here's a trade from this morning, traders. Here's the trades, recent activities, those are the trades from today. Posted on my YouTube channel already. So I highly encourage you watch those. As people already watching, nothing had been shown to anyone yet. That's what played out this morning. Was absolutely incredible day in the trading room. So, this is the basic of the method. This is what you can use on Apple, on gold, on oil, on euro, on pound, on ETFs. It's all the same. On options. What you will decide to trade, absolutely up to you. Identical pattern on Nasdaq. Nothing had changed. Buy at trend inception, not at trend reversal. It will not work. And that is constant. Buy euro at trend inception, not at trend reversal. It will not work. Oil, do not enter into Fibonacci resistance. It will not work. Bad idea. Google, identical formula. Charts will never be more clear than this. This is as clean as price action will never be. Google respects Fibonacci levels just like oil, just like euro, just like Nasdaq. All the same identical patterns. Since 2011, I worked with traders from beginner to hedge fund trader, teaching proprietary Fibonacci retracement strategies to traders from beginner to hedge fund traders, traders who have account as small as few $1,000s to hedge fund managers who trading 7-8-figure accounts. Currently in the course, we have beginner trader in Florida, retiree. We have hedge fund managers in Alabama, in New York, in Qatar, in London, in Sydney. Doctor, what kind of trader you are is your choice. Every single one of these traders trades different instruments. Every single trader learns proprietary Fibonacci strategies with entry stops in targets. This is rule-based method, which show you targets, support and resistance levels in advance, as Fibonacci is the only natural predictive tool in the market, never delayed, that you can benefit from in your day trading or investment decisions. This tool can be installed on any platform. Focus of the method on trend inception and trend reversal levels. Two key concepts you learn in the course: pure price for entry and Fibonacci for exits. No software of any kind, no indicators of any kind. Method applies to any market, any time frame, any platform. So if you come to the website and you would like to join us, you can sign up at any moment. Favorite class of all times is always taught on Friday, where you see instantly that using anything other than Fibonacci will never be this accurate. Group course 8 weeks, private mentoring 16. All the classes are live. I teach live just like you witnessed this webinar. Modules only supplemental. With students, I am 5 days a week. It is absolutely not a requirement to attend 5 days a week. I meet with students pre-market for Fibonacci analysis. I work with students in guided live trading. Key classes on Monday and Friday. In the private mentoring, 4 months course that includes all the group sessions, I work with you via screen sharing. I work with you one-on-one. I install NinjaTrader 7. I install bracket orders, and we concentrate on instrument of your choice. This is a fee for the course. What you learn is accuracy. What you learn is rule-based method, that you can also listen to the students that are my dearest friends for life. Every single one of the students decides what they want to trade. Absolutely up to you, absolutely your decision. If you ever have any questions, pretty please review the information on the website first and feel free to call or email me 925-257-4298 or info@fibinstitute.com. Ladies and gentlemen, please do ask questions about any instrument of your choice. Any other questions are greatly welcome. And that's FAF. And that's reversal from reversal zone. And that's key Fibonacci support. Next question, USB daily. Coming up. If you have any other questions, please do post. I will simply go in the order of questions asked. So please take a look on USB. USB never made it to reversal zone. USB reminded you the same thing. Remember this green line was key Fibonacci support on FAF. On USB it is key Fibonacci resistance. So why in the world are buyers coming here? If there is a reason, always and forever. The reason. Let's take a look. Please post the symbol. I'm not going to be searching for the symbol. If you are not giving me this symbol, I don't know what Home Depot is. Please remember that. Very important symbol and time frame next to it. So take a look at this. Look at that. This is key Fibonacci resistance. This is key Fibonacci support. My goodness, that's not the place to short into. And what do you see right now on USB? This is the end of the minor bullish trend. This is a place you never enter into. If you missed trading in the trading room this morning, please watch videos time and time again. And take a look on this chart. There is a very good reason I chose such bright color. Remember this? Shock or not. The end of the minor trend, always present. Never to be ignored, always to be respected. Everywhere in a play, every time. Clear on that? Next question, euro. Again, you're not posting time frame next to euro? No problem. I will choose my own. Euro daily coming up. As again, I don't know if you're a day trader or position trader. Just a reminder, I requested, pretty please do post time frame. You are not posting one, I bring up the first available. Here comes euro. So here's euro on daily. This is where euro was. Correct? 121. Is it possible that you are finding so much struggle and so much pain because of this hot pink line? Absolutely. No surprise. Never ever ever enter near. This is the end of the bullish trend where euro is struggling immensely. Next question. Home Depot hourly. Thank you for that. Thank you for posting time frame. So this is how I work with hedge funds. This is what you can do on your own if you know the method. HD coming up. Look at that. Look at HD. Stunning and flawless reminder. My goodness, what in the world has happened on Home Depot? Is it possible it collapsed from reversal zone this sharply? Is it possible decision point 2 was reached and decision point 1, the end of the minor trend, remains a brick wall? Absolutely. The same formula every time, no matter what you trade. You learn the levels, you apply the levels. Fibonacci levels show you, we don't care if the earnings are spectacular or horrific, reversal zone is present, do not enter into. Clear on that? Next question, Amazon, coming up. My pleasure. Amazon is not a pretty chart on hourly, I'm gonna be honest. Very shady, very weak. Terrible looking chart. Here's Amazon. Here we are. Again, no surprise. Hot pink line is a problem. Amazon struggling for days. Finally make it through, taking a week. Where is Amazon right now? At this level. You convert this chart to 5 minute, it's the same formula. Look at that. All the same. You convert this chart to 15, it's all the same. Market is flawless Fibonacci puzzle. Why use anything else? Option traders trade SPX. The chart I've been showing you the entire day is identical to SPX, except its future, its derivative of XPX. This is weekly, this is hourly. It's identical. It's a derivative. This is what we use in our day trading room. All the same. Any other questions? Please do ask. If no other questions, I thank you so much for your time. If you are interested to join us in the course, my pleasure. I promise you, you will enjoy it immensely. And I promise you, class on Friday will change your life. You will never want to use indicator ever again. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Feel free to call or contact me anytime. It's my joy and pleasure being with you. And again, always and forever, listen to students, watch the videos, review everything, and do not hesitate to contact me. Under testimonies, you can see account statements from some of my students. I have libraries and libraries of account statements. All of this, always from my students. That's the reason I live and breathe what I do. So here's a couple of examples. Here's Ed, struggled with options for years. Here's his first trade in the course. Time and time again. Here's another account statement. Charles struggled for 8 years. This is what he accomplished since he started the course. That's the reason I love what I do. Time and time again. Here's Tashi. What your curve looks like? Does it look like this? As you can see, every single one of these traders trading different instruments. Tashi trading ES, Charles trading options, Ed trades options. It keeps on going. I've been doing this long enough. I'm very proud of my method, and I care about you deeply. And when you come to the course, you're gaining knowledge of price action and Fibonacci like you've never imagined. You start seeing market in very different light. You will never want to plug indicator again. So, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Look forward to hearing from you. New class starts on Monday, November 20th, but very important class this Friday. In my opinion, the ideal day to sign up is Thursday. You come to Friday class, you review modules over weekend. And again, if you ever need to take time off for the holidays, it's never, ever, ever a problem. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, so much. Look forward to hearing from you. Have a marvelous afternoon. Bye-bye, everybody.